Hi, everybody. Welcome to Live Sessions and the Local Music Scene with Cara Jean. Today we have one of my friends in the scene and somebody I've known for since the beginning of starting this show. Um, Tears of Victory or Chris. and I'm so excited to have you back on. It's been like a minute
Yeah,
since you've been
yeah,
on.
and yeah. Thanks for having me on. Great to see you. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, pretty excited. I got a bunch of songs kind of finally together, and I'm going to be releasing an album this summer, and then probably another one next year. I had I think 18 to 20 songs done, but we're going to record a couple more. I've been working with an incredible guitar player, Chad Quist. So he's just a man. So I'm actually kind of revisiting a lot of the songs I've done already, and he's going to be adding guitar to it. And so yeah, like I finally, it's taken a couple of years to get to this point, but it's just like I was telling you earlier, like I'm kind of a perfectionist, and I want to get things right.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things where I don't want to just rush stuff out. So I've been sort of throwing some stuff out to stream. But officially, I'll have an album out this summer for sure. But I'll start pumping out singles in the next few months. And I actually have a pretty famous cover song that I'm going to release out as a full like band recording. And
Yeah.
that's going to be pretty cool. That'll be a few weeks actually. I'll stream it on Instagram. So yeah, there's finally a bunch of stuff that is going to be out. And I'm excited. I'm going to start playing some shows too. We'll have a release party. Um, so now it's just figuring out like how to release it. Like, I was thinking about doing a double album even this day and age, it's kind of the Wild West. So,
Yeah.
there's not really any rules, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like
Well,
people
and
just do
it's different.
singles, some people do albums. So,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was gonna say it kind of like from like 2020 on, it kind of just became
yeah,
like singles, and
yeah,
then if you
yeah.
put a whole album out, it's like you can, people will enjoy that. But it's interesting that the transition of how it became just like everybody just releasing singles pretty often, you
Yeah,
know?
and again with the streaming stuff, like a lot of people don't. Well, it's funny because it's sort of going back in reverse to how it was. Like a lot of people want physical media albums,
Yeah.
and kind of, but then most people don't have a record player. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but it's hard if you're trying to do this like professionally or really trying to get stuff to be as good as it can be. It's just hard to like. I don't want to half-ass it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
with the record, I'm going to have like vinyls press, all that kind of stuff. But it to build up to that takes some
Yeah.
time. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you like the process? I mean, you have so many songs out that you've been, or so many songs that well, yeah, you've had so many songs put out, but like in this process for this album, you have like 18 songs. So
yeah.
like, how do you decide like what songs go on there? Or is it just the
It's
ones that you've done over
it's
time and
very
you
hard.
have put them?
It's very hard. It's kind of again my thing for the last couple of years. I have my own studio now in my house, which is cool.
Yeah.
So I can do all my vocal stuff there. I can record, and then I'm able to arrange it and bring in strings, and so that took some time to kind of master. I wanted to be sort of independent enough to get to that spot. So now, with all these songs, it's just a matter of like, yeah, I would like to release a record or two albums, maybe split it. Choosing which ones go on on the album is definitely tough. You know what I mean? Because I do a lot of acoustic stuff. I wanted to really go like a lot of these songs are going to be, there's going to be strings on them,
Yeah.
drums, guitars. It's a band thing, instead
Yeah.
of just acoustic stuff. Like there will be some acoustic tracks, but yeah, I mean, it's just it just sucks. Like in my head, I have all these things I want to get out, but also got to be patient. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Yeah. Do you
and I have the little ones running around. So that,
right, right. Yeah, so that makes it a
but
little more difficult
yeah,
too.
takes some time. But, Yeah.
How do they feel about you? Do they like that you play music? Do you?
Yeah, definitely. So, well, it's funny, like Run to Next, the song I just did, I released for my daughter's birthday.
Yeah,
And I wasn't really, so I've had that song written for a couple of years. I actually wrote it for her, a while ago.
yeah,
But it's always been like our favorite song. She loves singing it. So I decided to sort of surprise her and do like a studio recording of it with
yeah,
Chad. So we actually played live. And his guitar playing is just so amazing. So that's kind of what I was going for when I originally wrote it. I wanted like a little more into it,
yeah.
and so with Chad, he just knocked it out of the park. So we recorded that song in like a couple hours at his studio, and it
Wow.
just kind of opened my eyes. Like, man, I want to bring him back and have him play on all my other stuff.
Yeah,
But like my daughter, she's been in his studio, actually friends with his son, so we've gotten pretty tight. And she
yeah.
loves the music. She's a music fanatic.
Oh,
She
that's awesome. That's gotta
definitely,
be awesome.
yeah. So we try to do like music nights. Like we'll do music Mondays is what I call it. We'll
Yeah,
play all of her stuff. She's got a little piano. She's got a guitar, and it's funny because I didn't actually learn guitar or learn how to play it until after I was pretty much like 18 or 19.
yeah,
So it kind of came to me. I wish I had started earlier,
yeah.
so that would have
Me
made
too.
songwriting easier.
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't
still
start until I
catching up
was
right
the
now,
guitar.
basically.
I didn't
Yeah,
start the guitar until I was like, I think 17 or 18 as well.
yeah,
And I wished I had played it the whole time too. I was
yeah.
like, this is would have been great had I started when I was like 7 or something, you know?
Yeah, I still feel like I'm like catching up. Like I'm
Yeah.
a songwriter first, but I've always written songs. Like even when I was really young, I remember like 6, 7, 8, I would just kind of write stuff. I was always, always been a writer kind of thing. And then music just like took over, like my absolute number one passion, and everything about it from pretty much like 8 years old on. I just
Yeah.
became a fanatical music fan. So I, you know, started doing it in high school. I was like, I'm gonna try to do my thing.
Yeah.
So it's been a long journey, a long road to get here, but I'm finally at a point, musically where I'm like, I've never been this confident in knowing exactly how to get what I want to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like whether it's like musicianship, instruments, songwriting, just layering the songs, all that kind of stuff. Like now, I finally have arrived at a point where I can kind of get those things done. That was always kind of tough, like I would
Yeah.
get frustrated and I'd have to collaborate with other people, which was always cool, but I just, it kind of took what I
Yeah.
wanted to do out of it, so.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Too many hands in the pot, you know?
Yeah, yeah, but it's cool. Like I've learned a lot. Like I've been very fortunate. Like I lived in LA for a little bit. I was started playing in New York, so I've been in a lot of studios, and I kind of got confidence seeing how the process is. So now I can do it at home, which is super cool. So
Yeah. That's
yeah,
awesome. Yeah, I mean, that's gotta feel good to be able to like know that you're doing the producing and you're the one that is it's your vision that's like
yeah,
coming out, right? Whereas you're trying as opposed to like going in studio, not that it's bad or anything, but like going in studio and trying to explain it to somebody else and to convey
yeah,
what you're trying to get across, you know?
yeah. And I think anybody that does this or tries to do music, they'll relate where you're in a studio, it's expensive. You're usually under the gun. You have a lot of
Yeah.
pressure to like you have 3 or 4 hours booked, so you're just kind of like you
Yeah.
don't you're kind of rushing through it. You know what I mean? You can't really go back. So that's always been a thing. So now I can just roll to bed, go downstairs, boom, like throw on
Yeah.
a vocal or an idea. It's just
Yeah.
a great freedom. And I encourage anybody to. You don't have to necessarily record music, but there's so many cool digital audio workstations, DAWs out there.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
actually just record stuff. Like you don't have to be like an advanced musician. You can sort of pick stuff up, and so that's actually what I'm doing with my daughter. Like we're starting to record stuff, and she loves. It's exciting. Like the
Yeah.
mic and all that kind of stuff.
That's got to be
So
cool to pass it down to her, and
yeah, for
for her
sure.
to have that love as well.
She's gonna easily pass me because I guarantee you, she's probably she's already up there with guitar playing compared to me. So,
Wow, look at her go.
so,
I love
yeah,
it.
I'm
Is
pretty
she going to be
novice.
on an album maybe?
So she's actually some backing vocals. She'll be on a couple songs.
That's so cool. I
Yeah.
love
And
that.
then this past Christmas, she was actually, you can kind of hear her towards the end. We put her on there, like
Yeah.
one of the choruses set up. But like that kind of stuff is really cool. I'm always gonna try to include that in there. So,
Yeah. I would too. I mean, that's so special to be able to have her on
yeah,
there, like that's a
yeah,
really
totally.
awesome thing to share with her.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so cool. Well, why don't you play a couple of songs and we'll come back and talk a little bit more about the album
Yeah,
and stuff. Okay?
that'd be awesome.
All
Yes,
right.
so I'll play.
Enjoy, guys.
So actually, I'll do the song I just recorded for the song I wrote for my daughter. So this is Run To Next. Close your eyes to pretend, and open up slowly again. I never dreamed we can be so blessed. Can't wait to see where you run to next. No matter where you run, I'll be by your side. Open the stars of the air. There's so much joy and happiness. Can't wait to see where you run to next. Open your heart, let's begin from the top of violin. I gave you a song, it'll pass the test. I can't wait to see where you run to next. No matter where you run, I'll be by your side. Up in the stars of the air. With so much joy and happiness. Can't wait to see where you run to next. Yeah, you run to next. I'll be waiting for you as you grow. No matter where you are, I'll be here. Simple things in life keep us closer. No matter where you're from. Yeah. No matter where you are, I'll be by your side. Look up to the stars of the air. With so much joy and happiness. Yeah, can't see where you're to. You're on to. You're on to. All right. I'm gonna do another new song. It's gonna be on a new album. And yeah. Out over the sea, high above into the trees. Doesn't matter how you get to me, just promise you'll get here. Get to me. There's every reason to try. The harder the fall, the higher the climb. And I'll catch you every time. As soon as you get here, get to me. Oh, I've been patiently waiting. Soon as the summertime calls, I'll hear your voice. And I'll be holding into you. Yeah. Yeah, come on, come to me. Come on, come to me. Come on, come to me. Ooh. All right. So I'll do one more track. do. The gallery, a picture, all eyes can go out again. It's what to do to. We'll be there waiting. I can't ask you. Yeah, sometimes it's so hard to tell. It's addicted to. I'm looking apart. I'm dying of people. I hope it's gonna stop. Stop something. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm a tango. In spite of everything I used to know, how can you think so? It's I'm addicted to. Yeah. I'm falling, I'm breaking apart. I'm dying of thinking. Yeah, I hope it's gonna stop. Start something. Start something. Let me begin. Let me begin. Me love again. Live again. And repeat again. Me love again. Me love again. Me love again. I'm addicted. Kind of
Yeah.
messed up a little bit, but
That was great. That
awesome.
sounded great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I have a couple questions. So, of all the songs that are going out on this album, do you have a favorite or a couple of them that are your favorite and
Um,
why?
Man, yeah, like I would say that's hard. That's hard. So I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh yeah.
again, nobody's. I think there's only two songs that are trending on Instagram. Nobody's gonna know or hear any of those other songs until they're released. But I'd say there's two that are definitely my favorites. But that'll probably change. But,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I would say there's a song. It's going to be a single. Well, obviously, I think a lot of them are going to be sort of released as singles. But I would say like the big song will be called "Anyone." It's going to be. I actually played it at the last event. That was your favorite. I don't know if you.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I love that song. It's such a good song.
yeah.
So I'm
So
glad it's going to come out.
yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Jaded Eyes is another one that's awesome. It's like a epic guitar sort of thing. And there's a song called Miles Apart. It's like a super rocker, like very U2 Coldplay, super high tempo.
Yeah.
Lot of cool rock songs are gonna be all this. A lot of great like orchestration. It's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be cool, you know.
I'm
The
excited.
acoustic song I played before, I kind of messed it up a little bit, but that's kind of the only I'd say real just acoustic track by itself. At least
Yeah.
that's the plan.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, I'm so excited. You always have such good music and um
yeah, thank you so much.
lyrics too. And so I'm excited to hear your new stuff and to be able to
Yeah.
stream alone. That's going to be amazing. It's going on my playlist.
Yeah, so like you've always been a huge champion of my stuff. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
My favorite song from the last record was "Miss You," which you liked. You love that
Yeah.
song. I love
Yeah.
that song too. Actually, there's a couple songs that are sort of in that vein, but
Yeah.
there this is definitely going to be more upbeat, lot more guitars, a lot of drums and stuff. But yeah, I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Excited for
I mean,
you
it's
too.
always
And,
good to have other people on and kind of experiment,
yeah.
and go into something new, and it's exciting to see you kind of come out of your comfort zone with that, where you were
Yeah,
kind of sitting with music and
yeah, totally.
make some songs that are fun.
Yeah, like on the last record, I worked with an incredible musician producer, Pablo, back in Falls Church, Virginia, where I was, and it was just I just had all the songs kind of done, and I kind of kept them simple. This is a whole different world. There's way more involved production wise, and instruments and layers, and I feel like my songwriting has definitely gotten better since then too. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just excited to get all
Yeah.
this stuff out.
I feel like it's
2026.
exponentially gotten better since, when I met you 7 years ago.
Yeah,
Like it's exponentially. And not that you're bad then, I'm not saying that, but the
yeah,
writing
yeah,
you've honed in on that. Like the writing is so much more rich and
yeah.
and
No, I appreciate that.
appealing. Yeah.
Yeah, again, so I'm excited and congratulations to I saw Katie rocked it, and you
Yes.
had some songwriting on that, right? Or
Yeah.
you helped her
Yeah.
out,
Yeah. Thank
collaborate.
you.
Yeah, she's an amazing singer, man. She's super super sweet, and I'm really proud of her. And you guys are the best, so you
Thank
deserve it.
you. I appreciate that. I'll let
Yeah.
her know.
So, yeah.
We were
Yeah.
pretty excited. If
Yeah.
I ever get the guts to release the video when we found out, like when it was actually announced that day, I might, but I was like so excited and we both were crying and we're a mess.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
So
don't
some of
know.
the, the ugly crying videos probably,
Yeah.
you want to, I would say put it out. That's part of the excitement. I will
Yeah.
say too, this year I'm going to definitely go. I'll probably submit all my stuff to, I think it's
Yeah.
well, yeah, all the Washington State music stuff and
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
award season stuff. I actually, so I released a Christmas EP. One of the songs that was too late to do, but yeah, so I'm gonna go all in for all that stuff this year. So I'm
That's
excited.
exciting. I think you should. I think you've got great writing, and I think everybody should hear it. So I agree. I think you should. If I get a vote,
Yeah, I hope you vote for me. Yeah.
I will 100% every day.
Um,
All right. Well, thank you so much, Chris, for coming back on
yeah,
and sharing your music. I'm so excited for the new music. If you guys
yes,
don't
yeah,
know, he's been around for a while, so you can check other
yeah,
interviews he's been in, and he's also performed. I have a couple performances on posted of him of prior
yeah.
shows, so check those out. And then, do you want to give your socials and stuff?
Yeah, so just Tears of Victory is my band. You can actually, I have an album out. That's on all the Spotify stuff and all the streaming services. So just if you type in Tears of Victory, you can hear the last album. And then, like I've been talking about in this, there's going to be a new album coming out very shortly. But yeah, Instagram, I actually have a website. I'm going to launch all that with the album, and the new music, and things. I haven't played live in a long time, so actually, I think since the showcase, like
Since
in
last the
September, like
showcase, I was
so.
wondering. Yeah.
Yeah, I dust off a little bit, so I appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Of
So
course, of
yeah,
course.
I've
We
been
love having
focusing
you.
on just straight up recording. Like everything I do is just focusing on recording,
Yeah.
getting everything done, so I
Yeah.
can finally get everything out. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think that's good though. Like, I mean, it's something that I think, if you're focused on and it's like the best you can make it to be able
yeah,
to release it. I think, playing live is great, but like that's like one moment, whereas the
yeah.
recording is going to be what people go back to, and
Yeah,
so
so I mean, I love playing live, but it's just I do original stuff,
yeah,
and for me, it's
yeah,
like that's the night I could be in the studio. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So
yeah,
me and Chad have
exactly.
just been really working a lot together, getting everything
Right.
done, and then I'm gonna have a marathon recording session with him probably in April too, to just like finish the rest of because we're gonna add a bunch of his stuff over top of mine. And so, anyways, like it's just a furious.
Yeah,
Exciting recordings, time.
yeah. Do you
Yeah.
enjoy the process of recording?
I love it after the fact. Like during it, it's pretty nerve wracking. I
Yeah,
actually with me, I get frustrated with myself,
yeah,
with my studio. At Chad's, it's a way more chill environment because he kind of takes over. He's an incredible producer. So it's a little bit easier to go over there, but then I'm away from home. You know what I mean? I have to
yeah,
book time. I have to, you have a family. You can't just, do whatever.
yeah,
Right? So,
yeah,
so just fitting all of that in is kind of a challenge. But recording itself, it's one of those things where once I get into it, I'll go at it for hours. But like, it does get a little frustrating because like I can't get to where I want to get.
yeah, yeah,
But
100%.
but then when you finally send it out or when you have the song, you're like, oh shit, actually, I think I'm almost there. It's a great feeling.
Right,
So,
right.
but getting there is tough, I will say.
Yeah,
Getting to that moment where it's like, I think this shit is done. I
yeah.
think it's finally, and then somebody hears it and is like, yeah, whatever. And then like your dreams are dashed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, but it's gotta feel good like when like when you get to the end of it, and you're like, man, it's
yeah,
been
it's
5
great.
years. I'm finally done, or
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. I mean, that's exactly what this feels like. I've literally been working for years to get all this, these songs, and finally at a place where I can start getting them out. So,
Yeah. Yeah. It's so exciting. I love it. I'm excited to hear them and
yeah,
to see what you're gonna say.
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff in there. I'll just say that. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then, and again, so I do have a new song coming out in a few weeks, like probably 2 weeks. I'm gonna stream it on Instagram. It'll be on YouTube. It's a cover. It's a rock
Okay.
cover. So it's
Awesome.
one of my favorite songs of all time. So
What is
it's
it?
super cool. I can't tell you.
Oh.
Gonna
Okay.
have to come back for that one. But
Will do.
I'll give
Okay,
it to you
everybody, check
first.
that out then.
I'll give it
We'll
to
follow
you
it.
so you can post it. How about that?
Yes, that would be
That'd be good.
great.
Yeah.
Totally. All right,
Awesome.
guys. Well, thank you, Chris, for coming on and
Yeah.
gracing us with your music again. And thank you, everybody that joined the live and seeing it after the fact. Please leave a
Awesome.
comment and let's tell Chris how much we love him.
You're the best. Thank you
um,
so much. And
yeah,
I'll definitely see you soon, or we'll do this again soon. Okay.
yeah, sounds great. Thank you so
Great.
much for coming on. Everybody have a great day. Go
All right. Take care,
Hawks!
everybody. Yes.